We're on. Hey, everybody. Welcome to today's seminar class, weekly seminar. And today, I hope, first of all, let me say, I hope you all had a good week so far. Those of you that were not present in the earlier classes during the week, welcome to this one. And today, as you saw, this is part 2 of our special class on email. Now, we covered the basics last time. And today, I'm going to fit in the things that I promised that we couldn't fit in the last time. And that's including emailing links to articles, um, and how to unsubscribe, and also how to do what's called as vacation responders. Now, I know no one's really going on vacation now, but these are useful for more than just that. These are a way of you having an automatic response with some automatic preset text that lets people know that you'll not be responding to their emails for maybe you're away or whatever the reason is, so that people are not just sending you emails and thinking you're rude because you're not responding. You know, you may be unable to respond. You may be choosing not to respond. You may be in a place where you don't have good email, good internet connection, whatever the reason. Just so folks know that, oh, so-and-so is not available for the next 2 days, so I'll know I won't expect to get emails back from this person. Okay? So we're going to go into that. So I'm going to split the screen now between me and now, because we don't have a whole lot of time, I won't be able to show the smartphone and the tablet and everything else. It's going to be mainly based on the web browser version of the email, but a lot of the controls work the same. I will be able to show you the Gmail app, though, which works on your devices. But let me go ahead and bring this up here. All right, so I already had the Outlook website ready to go, so we'll just start with that one. All right, it looks the same as the rest of them. There's your inbox, there's your messages, so on and so on. And let's look at the vacation responder, as I said. So how do you get to that? Actually, it's called auto responder. That's the best name for it. So how do you get to it? Well, you go into settings. And you see there on the top left, there's the 3 lines, the parallel lines, which people call the hamburger menu. I prefer to call it the pancake menu. But I tap on those 3 lines. Up. What did I do? Nope. All right. The settings across the top. See, I'm thinking the smartphone. Across the top in the purple bar, towards the right side, there is a gear wheel. You tap on that little gear wheel, and that opens up settings. Now, I could go through all of these things, but rather than drill down through all the sub-menus, I am going to just type in what I want in the search. And I'm going to type in auto, and right there it says automatic replies. That comes up. So I will tap on automatic replies. All right, and here we are. Okay, so now we shall look at automatic replies, which is highlighted in purple, and over to the right side of the screen, you see it's there. Use automatic replies to let others know you're on vacation or unavailable to respond to email. You can set your replies to start and end at a specific time. Otherwise, they'll continue until you turn them off. That's really important. Many people have gone on vacation or been out of the office or away from home and forgot to turn this thing back off. And then they're going, how come I'm not getting any emails? Because your emails, people are not writing you because you're saying that you're not there. All right, so you see the little toggle switch here that says turn on automatic replies. You're going to click on that. And now it's on. All right. And you can type in the message that you want to be in your automatic replies. All right, so let's put something in here. All right. Okay, you can type in, I'm going on a silent retreat until August 28th. I will be available for email starting on that date. Something or some such language, all right? And then, so there it is, automatic replies. Now, perhaps you only want this to happen if you were working. I know you're all retired, but some of you may have some other gig on the side. When people are working, they would tap on send replies, click on only during a time period, and they would have it from maybe 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. work hours, however they want to do it, all right? So then you can block your calendar for this period. Again, this is kind of like in the office, all right? Decline and cancel my meetings during this period. Like, I'm really gone, don't bother me, no. So now at the bottom, you would tap save, and then it'll be set up. But there's an important box we just overlooked. Below where I type that message, it says send replies only to contacts. Now that's very important if you don't want to let everybody, every email spammer, everybody that's trying to market to you know all your business, when you're going to be gone and when you're going to be back. So I suggest you click that box or tap that box so that only the people that are in your contacts know what's going on with you. I don't need to have an email marketer know when I'm going to be available. That's none of their business. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, I'm never available to an email marketer. But you get the idea, okay? Now, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to just discard it because I'm not going to actually do it. There we go. Okay, so let's do something different. Let's do sending links from articles to people. Now let's see here. Here's I just happen to have this sitting up here. This is Marissa Peer. She's a hypnotherapist, and there's a page here with a video called You Are What You Believe. Now maybe you want to share this page with someone so they can enjoy it as well as you, okay? Now, depending on what device you're using, there are a number of ways. Like if you're using a mobile device and you have the share icon on the Android, you have the little the almost complete triangle with the 3 circles on the legs. I call it the Tinker Toy. I used to always call it Tinker Toy, but no one in the class knew what I was talking about. So I said, wait, was I the only black child that had Tinker Toy? Maybe so, I don't know. But anyway, there's on the Apple devices, there's a box with an arrow as you see on this screen. So if I tap that box with the arrow pointing up, and then you get the choice of mail, which is right there. That's pretty simple. You tap on it and it opens up mail, and then mail will have the web page right in it. But maybe, let's say you're using the web-based email like we were just doing, all right? So in this case, you have to do a couple of more steps. First, you have to highlight the website address. Now, some people get a little confused by this. Well, which one is the web address? And they tap on the search bar trying to find the address bar. So it's actually this one on the very top. It says marissapeer.com. But like I said, some people get confused. So what I always tell people, if you're using the computer or even a tablet with a keyboard, you hold down the control key on Windows and the command key on the Mac, hold that key down, and then type the letter L and release. And that automatically finds the address bar and it highlights it in blue. That's what you do on the computer. On a phone, you would just tap on it like that and it would highlight. But again, on the phone and the tablet, you have that icon, that share icon that does it all for you. But so we're using this as like the PC or Mac right here. So I'm going to Command or Control L. It highlights the web address in blue. And now you want to copy that web address, which is highlighted in blue. So on your keyboard, the computer keyboard, what is the copy command we learned in many classes? It's Control C for Windows and Command C for Mac, meaning you hold down the Control key and type C and let both keys go. Or you hold down the Command key on the Mac and type C and let both keys go. So I'm going to do that here. Now, it doesn't do anything when you just copy. People look like, well, nothing happened. Because when they hear copy, they're thinking of a Xerox copier, that a second paper is supposed to come out as a duplicate. That's not what this means here. This means grab that information that you want to use to paste somewhere else later. Anybody remember Play-Doh? Remember Play-Doh? And you take the Play-Doh out the egg and you smash it, roll it up and smash it up, and then you make it flat and you lay it down on the Sunday comic strip, and then you peel the Play-Doh back up and you have the comic strip right there on your Play-Doh, albeit in reverse, but you still have it. Okay? So this is what the copy that we're talking about here. So now we've copied it. Now we're going to go to the email that we want to send it, our email program. And in this case, I'm going to switch from Outlook. I'm going to use AOL. Some of you have AOL, so I'm going to tap on the AOL here. My AOL mail is already open, already signed into, and we're going to now compose a message. You see the compose there on the upper left and in blue. So click on that compose. Boom. There it is. And you're going to write it to the person you want to send it to. I'm going to send it to my Gmail. And the subject is going to be, this is a powerful video. Okay. Check it out. And then I'll click into the, all right, and say I'm sending it to myself. Hi, other Victor. Click on the link to see it, all right? I press enter twice to make a space. I'm going to now paste it. Now, if you're using a mouse, you can right-click and choose paste, but we're doing keyboard commands here. And the keyboard command for paste is Control and V on the PC and Command and V on the Mac. On the mobile devices, you just press and hold, and you should get a little menu that pops up. But we're not. This is being used as a PC Mac. So I'm going to do the key command, and there is the link. All right. Remember, when you hold down the control on the PC or command on the Mac, you hold it down and type the V as in victory, and then you let both go. You do not mash them. Don't mash them. Hold down, press, let go. Because if you mash them, it's going to repeat over and over. You see what's happening here? It's repeating over and over again. You don't want to do that. So I'm going to erase that there. Now I have to highlight and erase the mess I made. What a mess. Okay, delete. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. All right, so that's the link. And now I'm going to tap send. And she's gone. So, well, how do I know? Now that I sent it to myself, I'm going to see what actually showed up. All right, so let's bring up Gmail. All right, there's Gmail. So, let's see what I got from myself. Gonna sit right down and write myself a letter. You like Fats Waller? Okay. Haven't received it yet. That's really interesting. Is it going to come? Oh, wait, I forgot. Gmail separates the email into categories. Let me tap on the main. No, I still haven't. Oh, that's the wrong address. Okay. I have 4 Gmail accounts. Oh, this is the correct one. It still hasn't shown up yet. Well, that's kind of interesting. I wonder why. Let's go back over here. And let's see. I'm going to go back to understand why it was not sent. Let's see. These little devils just don't work. Okay. That's AOL. Let me go to sent. Oh, it was sent. It shows it being sent. You know, I forgot. AOL is slow. Oh, yeah. Why did I use them? They are very slow. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to Outlook and send it from there. AOL and Yahoo are the 2 slowest. Now, I know some of you still use them and still love them dearly, and I'm always teasing you in class to get Gmail. This is one of the reasons. You can keep your old email, but get a Gmail account, and you can start telling people, yo, write me over here. Now, what's interesting here is that, oh, that's not it. Okay, let me go ahead and compose, new message. It's over here, there's 2. Again, I'm going to send it to my Gmail address. It pops up because it recognizes it from me using it before. All right, the subject is great video from me to you. All right, and I'm going to just put the link there. Now, wait, how am I able to paste it again? Because it kept it. It remembered it in what's called the clipboard. So it'll stay there until I copy something else. But I can keep pasting it everywhere I want to because it's still being held until I copy something else, which will remove that and replace it with what I copy afterwards. So let's tap send. All right. Now let's see if we have better luck with Gmail. All right, Gmail, what's going on with you? I think Gmail's not feeling well today. There it is. Oh, now look. Now that I gave up on it, the first one actually showed up. I told you AOL was slow. So I'll tap on the first one. There it is. And there is the link. Okay? And when I tap on this link, oh, click on the link to see it. It's going to open up in my web browser. And there is the video that I shared with myself or with the other me. And that's how you send web links to people. Okay. It's a couple of different steps, but that's how people do it. And it's a really powerful tool to have if you want to send information, share information with people. You know, you don't have to take a picture of it with your phone or other such nonsense. You just copy the link and send the link to them. Okay? So there we are. Let's do that. Okay. Now I can do the same thing in the other email brands. It's the exact same thing. Okay. Here's Compose down here in Gmail. I tap Compose. I can paste. There's paste. Now this is using a tap method on the this is the Gmail iPad app. Paste. And there it is, and I'll put the address in, and you send it. Oh, wait a minute, what did you say? How did you copy it again? I'm glad you asked. So I'm going to go back to the web browser, all right? And here it is. I'm going to pick another website, all right? I'm going to go to plus, add a different website on here, and I'll just put in here something that's kind of simple, you know, usatoday.com. What kind of, you know what, let me just put in, I don't know what happened here, people.com. No way, you shouldn't have any crazy news there. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Kim Kardashian is happy. She returns to LA while Kanye West stays in Wyoming. I have no idea what's going on, but anyway, I'm going to tap on this. I don't keep up with these people. Apparently he's living in Wyoming. I had no idea he was even there. So, let's say you want to send somebody this article. Same thing, okay? Again, if you're using a mobile device, you have your share icon. And in this case, in the Apple device, there's a box on the top right, a box with an arrow sticking up. On the Android, it'll be the, you'll recognize it. You'll recognize it. In fact, let me show you a picture of it, okay? Just in case anybody doesn't know it. Android share icon. Okay, let's get a picture of it. That's what they look like, okay? You recognize it now? That's the one. It's that almost complete triangle with the circles on the legs. That's the shape. Tap that one on the Android device and it gives you the menu to choose mail, texting, whatever. In this case, I would tap the share icon here and I could choose mail. I tap on that, it'll open up the mail app, right? And here goes the mail right there. Ah, there's the mail. And I'll send it to a different address. I'll send it to my Outlook address, okay? Now, I could write a comment on this, and if somebody you know personally, maybe you should. The link is already pasted here in the message. So I'll say, hey V, thought you would like this one. From V to V, okay? And, oh, but I have my signature already down there in the bottom, so I don't need the V. Okay. All right, I tap the send, and guess what? It went to Outlook. Let's see if it did. Tap on. Here's Outlook Mail, all right? I'm going to, there it is. It just came in. There it is. Ah, there's the Kim Kardashian article. Hey, V, thought you liked this one. And the other me is going to, oh, let me see what this is about. Not that I really would, but anyway, I'm going to tap on the link, and it's going to open up on the web page on my other me's computer. And there it is. That's how you do sending links. That was the app method, or the mobile device method. And remember, the Mac or PC method is to click in the address bar on top of the screen, then do Command C on the Mac or Control C on Windows. You copy it, and then you go back to your, now this is really the long way, you know that, right? And you go back to your mail. Let's go here. All right. And you click Compose, and you put it to someone. Send to my AOL version of me, okay? And Kim Ye article. Don't they call him Kim Ye? I didn't like what I spelled there. Okay, I'll click in here. I'll put in here funny. It's probably not funny, but, and Command or V or Control V on the PC, Command V on the Mac. Hold down the Command and type V and let go. And there it is. You paste it, and then you tap send, and it went. Now Gmail also sends you a copy to yourself of what you send to somebody else, so you have it. Kind of interesting, right? Especially when I send it to myself from myself, in a different, even though it's a different email account. Okay, so that's the vacation responder, and that is the also the sending links. Now, I did mention also unsubscribing. Now, the funny thing about unsubscribing is there's legitimate unsubscribing in these messages, and then there's fake. Now, if you have something that looks like spam, and you don't ever remember subscribing to it, I wouldn't click there unsubscribe, because that's just a trick to get you to verify that you are a real email address, and now they can really pull the big spam guns out on you. So if it's something that, you know, this is where they're advertising to you fireman boots from the fireman company, and I never did anything with them. What is this? It's spam. And if you see an unsubscribe in there, don't do it. just indicate, just like we learned last week, tap on it and say this is spam. Okay, let me go back here. Now, I'm trying to find one here that I would say is spam because I've gotten rid of so much of my spam that I don't see it anymore. So let's go to Outlook. You know, I didn't bring up Yahoo. Yahoo was having problems, and I don't want to waste time on here. So let me go ahead and just bring up Outlook again. I know some of you love Yahoo. Alrighty, so here is Outlook again, and here are messages. Now, once again, I've been really good with eliminating all the spam here. So I'm not even seeing anything that shouldn't be here. I guess I'm lucky because my spam is already in the spam folder. That's how good this particular program is. You see, it says junk mail here on the left. I tap on junk mail. That's where all the junk mail went. So I don't need to tell it that it's junk mail when it's already in junk mail, right? Okay. Let's go here to other. Here's something from QBuzz. All right, I don't want this guy bothering me. Who's this QBuzz guy? Leave me alone. So I'm going to get rid of this one, okay? He's on top. So I could, this message, tap on it, and there is an indication of one of the little tiny icons in here. No, it doesn't. See, the Outlook one is, oh, up there, here's what it is. You see, I tap on the little circle and select it. At the top of the screen, at the top of the mails, delete, archive, junk. They call it junk, not spam. If I tap junk, it's going to filter out. Anytime I get another message from this person, this advertiser, I will not see it. It will go right to my junk mail folder. So that's a review for you for doing that, all right? Now, the legitimate unsubscribers will have an actual web page that they take you to, and you'll know because you actually at one point agreed to receive their mail. So here's something called Apple World Deals, all right? And I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the screen, and in very teeny weeny type, it says, unsubscribe from this list. Like they don't want to even have you even know it's there, but it's there in the smallest possible type because they don't want you to unsubscribe. So I tap on the unsubscribe. See how they make it really subtle and tiny? That lets you know it's really legitimate. The fake ones are going to be nice and big. Oh, do you want to unsubscribe? Okay, like a flashing sign on it. That's that's a scam. All right, so I'm going to tap on here, unsubscribe from this list. And it takes me to the website of that deal, Apple World Today. Now, and usually they give you some kind of option, sometimes they don't. Sometimes it just go right ahead and say, okay, we're done, you're fine, you're gone. Thank you. Sometimes they'll give you an option. This says, receiving too many emails, choose below to change your frequency preference or unsubscribe. So I say, you know what? I don't want to stop all the emails. I could tap on just send me one weekly email, and then that's fine. But if you really don't want anything from them, then I would tap unsubscribe from everything. And then and look, they're still trying to give you to hang on to something. Wait. I still want special deal emails about once every few months. So you might want that. And then you would tap the update preferences, and then you'll be done with it. Alrighty? So that's what happens there. Okay. So I think that covered all three of the topics. Right? We had the autoresponders, and we have the sending links to different websites and articles, and we have the right way to unsubscribe. All right, everybody. So that concludes our class today. Now, if you want to review this, of course, you know that this is already sitting up there on the 1180 Retirees Class at Home, YouTube page, as well as the prior email class that we did a couple of weeks ago. That's there as well, so you can review this information. All right. So with that, as usual, I am wishing everyone have a happy, healthy, and safe day, and we will see you next time. And this is Victor Carr signing off.